gallo. No sabes ni representar tu raza, maricón. Por eso, mira, todos los latinos van a estar conmigo. ¿Qué me respeto, maricón? Yo soy el campeón, tú no eres nadie. Tú no eres nadie, maricón. Deme respeto a mí.
Come on, respect it.
Deme respeto a mí.
All three of y'all.
No te me acerques más que te voy a pegar un golpe. No te me acerques más.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
Deme respeto a mí, maricón. ¿Ese qué? Ese qué, mujer, que se llama juego para eso. Mariconcito, fíjate, esto es una película. Rayito, esto es una película. Aquí no vas a casar con un maricón que quería entrar a la música. Esto es boxeo, maricón, boxeo.
How you figure that? What? How you figure that? Come on.
Okay? He done used his sweetheart to mess up my whole married life, turn her into something she never was. That's why you don't like him. Okay? Ever since I fought him, it's been like that. And you can tell him that, because I got proof. Everybody saw him kick me. You ain't got to be the best one by the wife. Hey. You ain't got to be the best one by the wife. Kick me. Punch me right there in front of everybody. Allow him to kick me and punch me. Come on.
He looks pretty mean there. I mean, he just looks mad. And then as soon as Lennox came out, Mike just came across the stage.
He took off his hat, threw it on the ground and started marching over to me. So I'm saying, I don't know what he's doing. My security came out, stopped him.
Mike commenced the punching, Lennox commenced the punching.
It was like all free for all. Somebody was biting my leg. I'm like pushing the head, realizing, Tyson's biting my leg. He's biting my leg. I hate getting bit.
Come on, you bitch. You scared coward. You not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. in his first event. Uppercut Ortiz is down, and he's hurt. Wobbly, foggy, right hand Berto. Can he finish him this time? Another left hook. Ortiz is down again. Ortiz doesn't know where he is. 6. Ortiz. Wake up! Wake up!
Buenas noches, quiero felicitarte por la gran pelea que tuviste, hiciste bien tu trabajo. Quiero felicitar también a tu equipo, también hicieron un buen trabajo y felicidades. Y quiero pedirte aquí frente a todos los que están aquí, que están seguros, que están locos por ver la pelea mía y tuya, y quisiera ver cuándo será la próxima pelea mía y tuya.
¿Están locos por ver una pelea con él? Sí. Sí, tú eres su manager, ¿no? tú nomás.
If there is a line, Hopkins no doubt crossed it in the lead up to his 2001 bout with Felix Trinidad, throwing the Puerto Rican flag to the ground at 2 press conferences, the second in front of 5,000 fans in San Juan.
Bernard had to run out there along with his team, and they were lucky to escape with the shirt off their back, and what he left behind was total chaos.
The whole psychological aspect.
Alton Murkerson, bad idea. Alton was once recruited by Bob Knight to play basketball. Boom! Got in a shot in the head right there. Stoney taken to the hospital afterwards complaining.
He's going to break out in the ring.
I'm a fighter. I act on my emotion, and that's my nephew. How would you feel if someone hit your mama? Okay, then that's how I felt.
When the riot broke out and everything happened, I stayed calm. I ain't finna get involved with this shit and fuck my money up.
97-93, all for the winner by unanimous decision, Richard the Alien Grant.
So Butler's number 8 ranking is going to take a hit. Richard Grant in the mild upset, a unanimous decision victory.
Oh, look at this.
Butler. Whoa! Butler just ran across the ring.
Butler just went over there and sucker punched and knocked out Grant.
Oh boy.
Terrible. And the new commissioner, Ray Kelly, will do something very, very enforceful here.
You want to talk about Zab Judah and his antics, losing some money in a suspension. James Butler should never be allowed in the ring again.
Absolutely.
Never. That's assault. That is assault. He should be arrested on the spot. He should be arrested right on the spot. That is assault and battery.
This will be the first test for the new commissioner, Ray Kelly, and I know that he will handle this the right way.
What a punk. James Butler. And we're going to take a look at it one more time. Richard Grant, unanimous decision win. He turns to Butler to shake his hand, congratulate him.
Putting his arm out.
Boom! Right there. He was a coward and he couldn't get him during the fight, and he sucker punched him right there. And now Richard Grant is up on his own feet. Now they're going to escort Butler out of here. And they got him. The police are right there. They're going to escort him out. Ray Kelly, the commissioner, is right behind him. He is being taken out, and he should be thrown in a paddy wagon right now.
Your fighter glossed me. Listen, Adam, you let me know how you want to do this because I want it, yeah? If Davey don't fight me, Adam, I'm telling you, God on the strip, I'm going to physically, burn him. So you tell him I say that. His entourage ain't got nothing on my entourage, and you make sure I'm going to find him.
That you can win this fight?
Are you talking out of turn?
No, I think we're all talking together.
I normally don't do interviews with women unless I fornicate with them. So you shouldn't talk anymore. Unless you want to, you know.
Cada que te dejan como un monstruo en el ring, maricón.
And I'm gonna give your wife a favor. I'm gonna do your wife a favor and not let her cry anymore after they disfigure every time that you go into the ring.
Shane Mosley is one hell of a fighter, and I don't take that away from Shane. You know what I'm saying? I let Al Heyman and Leonard Ellaby conduct my bouts, and then we'll go from there. I'm not scared of Shane Mosley. I'm not scared of no fighter.
We just want to get it on. That's all. I mean, the fans want to see a great fight. Me and Money Mayweather. Let's get this on. Let's do it.
Well, it's like this. Wait.
All right, that's it. Hold on, Bernard. Everybody, calm down. Floyd. Shane, please. Floyd, let's concentrate here. Let's concentrate.
Man, you know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all.
Shit, real disrespectful, Al.
They was bogus as hell.
I'm doing my interview. They bringing everybody on. They bringing Shane Mulder in. When I hopped in that one, trying to do my interview, man.
Remember at the Olympic Auditorium when you first was coming up? What was those words you said to me?
I'm saying, whatever I say, I don't remember. You could refresh my memory, but I don't remember.
You said that I think you're a great fighter and I want to be just like you when I get up in the ranks.
Shane, I barely know who the fuck you are. The fuck you mean I want to be like you? How I want to be like you? Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record for pay-per-view. Me. For the highest gate. Me.
Are you willing to take the stand for the fans? Are you willing to take the stand for the fans? For the fans! For the fans! For the fans! You're a fucking cheater! You're a fucking cheater! You're a cheater! You're a cheater!
He's in trouble. Major Morton can stop this here.
Hard body shots. Big right hand, just teeing off on him. That's it. The ref comes in, and that's it. This fight's all over. He was out on his feet. That is one tough guy because he still didn't drop him.
BJ and Freddie both had it lopsided 4 crews. Freddie, Pacquiao on steroids. I don't like giving him a free talking about. I feel like I won, man. That's just it, man. I outboxed the kid. How you gonna win if you don't throw no punches? I give him 5 rounds. It's a 12-round fight. I give him 5. That mean I got 7. So I mean, you see the fight. Freddie Pacquiao on steroids, and he off it now. He don't look like shit. I'm out. Thanks, President. Guys.
Mayweather said he didn't know the difference between one Mexican and the other one. Let me just tell you like this, how you can tell the difference. This one has fucking balls.
Bitch, I got so much game, I need a referee. Throw a penalty of ass in
And I remember Vargas, he kept on flexing to the people. Oh. And then he looks at me and he goes like that. And I said to myself in my mind, what can I do to get him off that high? What can I do? So I looked at him and I said, and he went like this, put his head down. Even after the fight, I mean, he didn't shake my hand to congratulate me, he just left the ring. And so the following week after the fight, I decided to call his people, and I told them, look, I want to have a meeting with Vargas so we can, you know, make peace and just get along. And so he agreed. So we set up a dinner in this restaurant here in California. They closed off the restaurant, and so I walk in first through the back, and I'm waiting for him. And so 10 minutes later, he walks in with sunglasses. It's during the day, sunglasses. And the first thing he tells me, and I stand up to give him my hand, the first thing he tells me is, you didn't beat me. You didn't beat me. I want the rematch. And I said to myself, oh my gosh, here we go. And so he was just talking, I need the rematch, and I want the rematch, and I don't like you. And I said, Vargas, I tried, thank you, and I walked away.
Second round, the right hand from T was good, and another one! Floors Judah! He's up very quickly, but his eyes are in orbit! It's over! Jane Aney stopped it! Judah immediately up and complains, but the fight finishes dramatically in the second round, and Kostya Tszyu has unified. unified the light welterweight division for the first time in 33 years. Judah bitterly protesting that he was okay to continue. But his
continue, the answer was no there. Judah was totally gone. He could not have been ordered to box on.
We've got real problems here. Judah there trying to throw a punch at the referee, Jay Nady. And these are scenes we do not need.
So what difference? Why'd you bring up the hospital? I went to the hospital for why you figure I'm ignorant? I went to the hospital for 10 minutes. Why you figure I'm ignorant? Man, you know, you sit down. Sit down, man. Sit down, Joe. Why you think I'm ignorant? Sit down, Joe. Huh? Sit down quick. Why you think I'm ignorant? So the brothers are here. Doing this too? No. Sit down quick, Joe.
Is picking up hard punches as he tries to fight back. He's being forced into a real war. He's smothered in his left eye, and it stopped. It stopped in the third round, and Hagler's on his knees, acclaiming his victory. He said he was the rightful champion, and he's won it in 3 rounds. And people are throwing beer cans. One's landed on me. Beer cans are being hurled in all over the ring. There's a fight started over Hagler. Somebody's attacking him. And there is chaos here, absolute chaos. I'm smothered in beer, so are all my colleagues around me. And people are trying to attack Hagler. Police are trying to move into the ring to protect Hagler. And I've been struck on the head by a bottle. And this is the worst scenes we've ever seen at Wembley in any boxing ring in this country. It's absolute chaos. The crowd are mad with this.
There's the bell, and now some extra work. Oh, a little kickboxing by Elijah Tillery. Bo won't stand for that. Rock Newman, the manager of Riddick Bowe, and a tag team comes in, and Elijah Tillery does a 360, a spill out of the ring. Pandemonium in the ring at the end of round number 1. Elijah Tillery jumped off the apron, taken down by Rock Newman.
And white trunks, he is going to come out headhunting. And Breeks is down for a body shot.
'All right, just chill out. No one's as pissed off as me. Believe me. Not one person is as pissed as me. Just chill out and give me time to speak, because there's not one person in this room that is more jacked than me. And I can't say sorry for that person. He ain't even a canine. He's not even a canine. My Chihuahua Rocky's got bigger balls than that, and Paul Briggs ain't getting paid a cent. He dogged it.
Titsworth is talking in there. He needs to be throwing some punches in there and not talking.
Now Titsworth goes down after the punch which Vargas threw on the break, in which the referee is going to rule was an illegal punch.
Go to that corner. Go over there.
And it looks as though Titsworth might think that his jaw has been broken, Lennox, or the orbital bone, one of the two.
I got timeout. This fighter, unsportsmanlike conduct, kissing that fighter. You do not kiss a fighter. 1 point. 2 points, intentional. 2 points. Okay? 1 point for him hitting back. 1 point. 1 point. Okay? 2 points.
2 points for kissing.
You're going to get disqualified. Got it? Because you're unsportsmanlike. Now box. This is your last chance, and I'm disqualifying you. Let's go. Got it? You understand? Box.
I'm told that our crack production team has the Titsworth kiss. And we will see the curse of the Titsworth kiss. The Trenton Titsworth kiss. And there it is. Indeed, he'd kissed Vargas behind the ear, which prompted Vargas to knock the living shit out of him. And a lot of guys will do that when you kiss them.
Yeah, I think I would react the same way as well.
You know, I've never seen a referee change his mind in the middle of a point deduction and say 1 point. You know what? 2 points. It was intentional. And I thought the ref did a hell of a job.
He was assertive, that's for sure.
Yes. The intentional kiss rule. In round 3, David Denkin took a point away from Jesse Vargas, so he gets 9. Titsworth lost 2 points, so he gets 7.
And though kissing has been ruled out, Titsworth shows he can still hug. As he's been holding Vargas for the early part of this round.
With a name like Titsworth, he's lucky he didn't feel him up. I wonder how many points come off for that move.
3 points.
Dr. Iron Fist. That's Iron Fist. That's
Vladimir does not look amused, and I think the reason is that some of the water which Chisora was drinking just prior to those introductions being made may well have somehow wound up on the face of Vladimir Klitschko. Here in Munich, here you go. Exchanged once more between the fighters. Vladimir gets between them. Well, this is not what we want to see. It's been acrimonious at times, and it continues to be so.
Be honest, since everybody think I'm picking my opponents, my next opponent, I'm gonna let y'all pick. And whoever got the highest percentage, I'm fighting.
Final thought. Any regrets about anything that went on in the pre-fights and all the news conferences?
Negative. I'm good. I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his girl.
Adrian, congratulations on winning the title. Polly, come on in.
Hey, I'm just saying, you lost.
I know I lost.
But hold on, wait,
don't brag about taking my side piece. Don't brag about taking my side piece, though. That's my side piece. You don't get lazy.
All right. Hopefully we'll have a chance here in a moment to talk to Polly.
Thinking man's game. You can tell him. Keep doing what you're doing right now.
Shades of the Cesar Soto bout in Detroit as Barrera is either pulled down by Hamed or pushes him down. Mark won't do it.
That's true. Too much chin.
Barrera pounds Nassim into the ring post, risking disqualification. Furious at Naz's antics.
Timeout. 1 point. 1 point.
And a point deduction from Barrera.
1 point. Let's go.
Usual for a veteran fighter to have put himself in that position.
Barrera didn't want to touch any gloves. Barrera wants to hit.
So you say gonna knock me out? I know I'm gonna knock you out. So I'll say this: I'll put 100,000 down right now. Put your money where your mouth is. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. All right, good.
He was a man of his word, and he paid me the $100,000.
I was winning the fight. I was putting on him.
It was just like, come on, you know, and he's in total denial. And then Vargas put me on the spot.
So I wanna ask Shane right now. Where's Shane at? Talk to his wife. Well, let's talk to his wife. So I want to know, am I gonna have a rematch?
I was like, yeah, you'll get a rematch. You're in denial. Take off your glasses and look at your face. Then maybe you'll, come down a notch and see what really went on.
I want a rematch.
Seated nearby, Vargas's normally soft-spoken fiancée Martha Lopez had heard enough.
There was an exchange of words between the two ladies, and then everything went crazy, and people were pulling people apart, and it was pretty intense. I mean, and who doesn't like a great cat fight?
Yo lo invité a que subiera.
I invited him to come to the ring.
You invited him to the ring? Why?
Yo lo invité a que subiera. Como decimos en México, hay que dejarnos de mamadas. No hay que... Los cinturones aquí se hacen a un lado. Hay que pelear por honor y por gloria nada más.
I invited him into the ring, and like we say in Mexico, we don't fuck around. We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
Fennec, why don't you just jump in the ring so I can punish you like a man? You're probably a woman too, because you're getting that much makeup backstage. It took you 10 minutes to get to the table, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man, I don't need no makeup, you're a woman.
Let the public know that when I fought at 57 kilo, that's 7 weight divisions you want me to go up. I got a friend by the name of Mike Tyson I spoke to today. You go up 3 weight divisions and fight him if you're such a man. Well, I just want people to know what he's really about. I mean, he says that he said that he supports Aboriginals. I think that we made a phone call today, and it's public knowledge that he robbed another Aboriginal boy, Kevin Kelly, of $7,000.
I don't want to rob $7,000 of somebody that's my brother.
Anthony, we did talk to Kevin Kelly today, and right or wrong, he does claim that you owe him $7,000.
Well, Fennec, just jump in the ring, chump, because when I get you in the ring, I swear, you're going down. I want to kill you, man.
Good. Well, goodbye.
Thanks, Anthony.
Mundine's tried to distance himself from Fennec's financial plight, and that's infuriated the Marrickville mauler.
Brother, that's dumb. Done, Anthony. I don't care what you can say whatever you want about me, but you will never be who Jeff Fenech was. You will never win a fight or beat any fighters that I fought of the quality that I fought. You will never be respected in the world of boxing. You will never, ever in your life be in the Hall of Fame. You're in one hall, the Hall of Shame. That's where you'll always be, and that's where you belong.
Roy, you know, I enjoyed working with you as an expert commentator so much that I want you to. You want to narrate the Hopkins highlights with me?
Yeah, come on.
All right, give me the highlight sheet here, Mike. You don't have it? Throughout the fight, what did you think?
Add to the fact that Daniels ain't fought in 13 months. How does he get to be number 1 contender? He ain't even fought in 13 months. He got knocked out, I think, last time he fought when he fought Julio Cesar Vasquez, and Bernard Hopkins couldn't even knock him out. You got junior middleweights that was knocking down Felix Trinidad inside 4 rounds. It took him 11 rounds to do it. He cannot beat me quick. Make him boost his head up. He want a payday, and he ain't finna retire with Roy Jones. Roy Jones smart than that. What's up, Bigum? I told my dad.
The only thing I'll say, he wouldn't think much of your opponent either.
Well, he ain't got to. He was undefeated. It's better than his opponent. My opponent ain't had no loss in his record. He just got one. What's up, Tarver? Matter of fact, I might fight Antonio Tarver because he deserves a shot quicker.
Because he's standing 9 feet away over there, right?
That's right. I'll fight.
Antonio Tarver's an awfully big light heavyweight.
I don't give a damn. That was a big one I fought. Now I don't give a damn.
And that's it. And they throw a couple more for extra measure. And look at that. Cuba went right after Mayweather. Oh, no. Lou Duba charged at Roger Mayweather. Oh, that's just terrible. And Lou Duba's cut. Oh, that is just awful.
Where is he?
The frustration on Lou Duba. He just charged after Roger Mayweather when Mayweather had thrown one more punch after the bell.
I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never let a white boy beat me.
You're going to lose. If you fight, you will lose. If you fight me, you will lose.
I'll never let a white boy beat me.
You will lose, man.
And you can call it any statement you want. Anybody can print that. I would never lose to a white person.
A great, great fight. Did you hear that crowd, Jake?
What'd I tell you?
Let's listen to that crowd, huh?
What'd I tell you?
Look at him, he's still fresh. God bless him. That's beautiful.
What a night.
Tremendous night. Tremendous night. A lot of excitement here. You can colorful, just like the old days. Huh? You see how it's on. You can't. Hold the commissioner. All the pens on
his father's in the corner with him. Billy Collins. The father is in the corner. That must be really difficult to...
You know, this guy has just seemed on the edge of depression or anger or whatever, you know. He's had some emotion going today.
Body work by Tan.
No elbow!
There's that top of the head shot.
And he's mad.
Yeah, he is. And he just went right after him. And threw him down. You know what? You said this earlier, that you wouldn't be surprised to see a DQ. And it looks like Kozer is trying to do that.
Get up. This is all of the result of that hitting behind the head. He said he was not going to take that, and if that happened anymore, it was going to be Katie bar the door, and you saw it.
Now let's see what the end of this is here.
He is not, I don't believe he's announcing a disqualification.
Yeah, he is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Fight's over.
Just like that.
Tan wins by disqualification. She says the Kozer will not be paid. They will hold up his purse. Now Kozer going over and challenging Dr. James Jen Ken, the referee. This is what we talked about, that he was edgy. He seemed almost depressed. He was talking about, I don't like boxing anymore. I would never continue in this business after my career. Yes. And if anybody hits me in the back of the head anymore, that he is going to make that person pay.
Yo, he just flipped out. I think he felt some heat. That's what happened.
No hay nada. Está limpio, por eso.
Lo único es que yo he cargado mi derrota como un hombre.
No te preocupes, por eso. Así lo tienes que sostener. Yo te gané bien.
Mira,
yo te gané bien.
¿Por eso no está roto ahí?
Mira los vendajes cuando se lo llevaron.
Simplemente gasa.
Mira los vendajes cuando se lo llevaron.
El vendaje simplemente gasa. Y
no hay
gasa,
nada,
la gasa
y no va a haber nada.
Rompe.
Simplemente soy limpio. Ok, aquí están los vendajes. Ok, ¿dónde está roto? ¿Dónde está roto?
Ok. El rojo.
Sí. Tú estás diciendo lo roto.
Lo roto lo repararon.
No, ¿cómo van a reparar? No.
El blanco jamás va por encima del rojo.
Lo que sea. Necesitas fuerza para vencer. Y la tengo. Entonces, ¿cuál es el problema?
Ninguno.
Entonces,
simplemente.
¿qué estás alegando entonces?
No, estoy alegando lo que es la foto.
Por eso. Te gané.
Sí,
y eso lo voy a volver a hacer.
Y he cargado.
Y así tú me vendes, quien me vende te vuelvo a ganar.
¿Tú crees?
Y así es. Así yo creo. Así como lo yo creo.
Quedan 10 semanas para demostrarlo.
Exactamente. Entonces demuestra ahí. ¿Para qué estás hablando? Demuéstrala.
Así será.
Entonces.
Así será.
Entonces. Demuéstrala ahí. No hables.
Así va a ser.
Espero verlo.
Y sentirlo.
Jamás.
What's up, champ? I told you. Everywhere you go, I go. Everywhere you go, I go, champ. Everywhere you go, I go, champ. What you do, I do, champ. Take it outside! Take it outside! That's my friend. You put one on my fucking head? Shit. You put one on my head? You put one on my head? Go. Now you see me, I'm everywhere, baby. Everywhere you go, I go. Everything you do, I do. I'm the champ, and you the chump. Make a wave, dog. Make a wave. Yeah. Oh, little baby. What's up, baby? What's up, champ? You okay? You okay, buddy? There? You okay, little buddy?
Cross the fucking line. Cross the fucking line. You hear me?
Yeah. Oh, he mad. Oh, he mad. Oh, he mad.
I don't like it, and I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm a man that learns shit from physical activity. So, me and Floyd, he gotta see me. Now, I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm a man at the end of the day. And I come from the streets, the trenches, man. From the bottom, from nothing. I'm talking about watering cornflakes.
Hey. What are you doing?
I'm throwing this away.
We ain't even got no milk.
You better put some water on that damn shit.
I come from nothing, and I will never let a man disrespect me like that. So he gotta see me. I don't care if we spar or we fighting. Let's get it on.
I ain't going nowhere. And don't call me a piece of shit, bro. Why you calling me a piece of shit?
Maybe leave. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here and start shit. Come on. Hey, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here already! Get the fuck out of here!
Get out of here, Donald.
You're a fucking joke, faggot.
Come on, tough guy.
Let's go. Let's get down right there.
Come on.
Let's go. Spit it out.
Get him the fuck out of here, too, you fucking Jew.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Get the fuck out. What are you gonna do? What's his name? I'm here. Come on,
Your style's easy, son.
It's good.
You
I
ain't
ain't worried
special.
about you neither.
Okay, don't worry. You don't need to be worried. You need to be terrified. I'm gonna send your ass home, son.
Well, I promise you.
Matter of fact, get your bags packed right now. Pack your bags, homie. Pack your bags, homie.
What you want to do right now?
You going home. You going home.
You ain't sending nobody home.
You going home,
I promise
son.
you ain't sending nobody home.
You going home, son.
I promise you ain't
You
sending
going
nobody
home,
home.
son. Don't
You ain't
promise
sending
me.
nobody home.
You
I
going
promise
home,
you.
son.
I ain't worried about
You
you,
ain't
baby.
going home,
I ain't
son.
worried about
You
you.
going home, son.
I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about
you
your
need to
ass.
be terrified.
I don't be terrified of you.
What makes
For
you
what?
think you can beat me, yo? You
Get on
can't
bed,
beat
son.
me. You can't beat me. You can't beat me. Believe I knocked you out. I stopped you.
I was really amused by how it escalated so fast. You see Jadon start, you can't beat me. You know, I'm like, damn, this guy's Al Cappuccino, so I don't really think he thought he was. Al Cappuccino, so I don't really think he thought he was.
That Rockman has the stamina. Right hand puts Rockman on the floor right next to me.
Now it's time for him to take the risk and quit hiding behind little stuff, okay? Amir took the risk.
Why is it important for you guys that Canelo takes that risk against Triple G? It seems personal.
Because he set the tone. Amir set the tone. Fighters should fight each other. We're setting the tone. He took the risk. He did it. He got to quit hiding behind the flag and fight Triple G.
This is a message for Vladimir Klitschko. He recently said I'm like Hitler in the articles in the newspapers. Vladimir obviously has no education on the matter, and he doesn't realise that Hitler killed hundreds of thousands of gypsies, if not millions. And to call me that, Vladimir, is a very, very, very bad insult, friend. A lot of my ancestors were killed and murdered and brutally mass murdered by Hitler. For you to call me that is a very bad insult. Let's not forget that your people, the Ukrainians, were the guards of the death camps where my people were slaughtered. So if you really want to go into it, we both can play silly cunts, can't we? You stupid fucking Ukrainian prick.
Nikitin has taken it on a unanimous points decision, and Michael Conlon of Ireland is distraught in there.
This here, that's here to win Olympic gold. My dream's been shattered now, but you know what? I have a big career ahead of me, and these ones, they're known for being cheats, and they'll always be cheats. Amateur boxing stinks from the core right to the top.
I don't think it is that. I think you should fight the same dirty style you always fight.
Absolutely. Do what you're comfortable with, right?
Right.
Now here's the first instance, and as Sam Colonna, the trainer for Andrew Galata, comes into the ring, Norman Stone runs all the way across the ring, puts his hand on Colonna's chest, and pushes it. There's Stoney. Nobody in the sport more aggressively protects their fighter, or thinks they aggressively protect their fighter, like Norman Stone.
You gotta love Norman. Yeah, except his record is 0-1 because
and he's hitting you with the elbows. Hey, rest! Rest! Okay? Thanks. I mean, they're knockdowns. You get knocked down by it.
Just keep it up. One more time and you're up.
You're not doing your job. You're not doing your job.
Randy Newman has told Stone, one more outburst like that, you're out of here. Hit the streets, baby.
Come on, John. Come on, come on.
That shouldn't stop.
what is the referee supposed to do for the fighter?
No excuses. You look like shit. Yeah, the rest of... Come on, what you doing? Fucking jerk off.
Okay, that's our Stoney.
He's ordering Stone out of the corner.
Harold Letterman, our in-house historian, is saying that this is unprecedented in his view. He does not remember a trainer ever being thrown out of a corner.
I'll sue you for every fucking thing you got, you fucker.
What a class act.
And so now John Ruiz will go the rest of the way, apparently, without his trainer in his corner.
Im Grunde genauso wie John Ruiz, nicht gerade der große Talker. Auch auf ihn würde The Quiet Man passen. Was ist da jetzt los? Norman Stone tickt aus, der ist schon mal aus dem Madison Square Garden geflogen beim Kampf gegen Golota. Er hat den Gürtel, er hat sich den Gürtel genommen und hält ihn hoch. Oh, jetzt kommt Hako Silveke dazu. Was ist denn jetzt los? Jetzt geht es da ab. Im Ring, meine Güte. Riesenaufregung. Die Security ist mit drin. Hako Silveke in der Ecke, ja immer. Beim Sauerlandstall. Norman Stone berüchtigt auch in den USA. Wenn man ihn privat spricht, ein netter Typ, aber heute flippt er aus.
Every fucking thing he's got. Everything. What did I say to him? I didn't say a word to him.
Keep working, please.
Don't put your fucking...
I'm not putting my hands up, please.
You're saying that this is a fucking fixed fight.
Let's go, please.
He finna shot.
I ain't cool with you. Get off me. Get off me, man. You called me unprofessional. You don't know what the hell's been going on.
I didn't know.
Well, do your research then before you open your mouth up.
Here's the great Zab Judah. Here's the great Zab.
There you go. Thank you, and I thank you for that.
First of all, how'd you guys score it?
Ringside, Harold Letterman had it 7 rounds to 5. I thought that was about right, but I thought it was competitive.
7-5 me, right?
Yes, Harold did have that.
Thank you, man. At least some people got the score right. Listen, I don't know why Houston is booing me. You guys are a great fight town, man. I didn't have nothing wrong, nothing against Houston, man. It's a great fight town. You guys were a loud crowd. It ain't nothing against you guys, man, but I had to deal with a lot of politics, man. That was ridiculous. I knew I was going to have to deal with this. You know, you got guys like Raul Kais. That's Golden Boy's gopher. I said it before, and he was. And he actually had the closest scorecard, man. I'm telling you, this state never gives a fair shake to anybody coming to this state to fight hometown fighters. It never happens. You know I ain't getting a rematch, man. This is boxing. Boxing is full of shit, man. I used to love this sport. I used to love this sport, man. I cannot stand doing this. The only reason I do this is because it gives me a good payday. Boxing is full of shit.
Paulie, assuming you don't get the rematch.
Listen, anything that comes my way. I mean, I'm just an opponent after losing the fight. One can go call out the winner of Marquez and Mayweather or the winner of another big fight. I don't have that luxury because I got robbed, so I'm on the short end of the stick. So I got to sit back and hope I get used as an opponent in somebody's hometown again. This is the bullshit I got to go through.
118, 110 is Gail Van Hoy was sticking it to me. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French, okay? But he bent me over and he fucked me, okay? Because I said before the fight, this guy does not ever go against a Texas fighter in the state of Texas. Never, ever, ever. And he knew I was complaining about him. What did he do? He did it to me on purpose because there's no way anybody won that fight 118, 110. Gail Van Hoy just filled out his scorecard on purpose and said, we fuck Paulie Malignaggi because he talks shit. And I'm doing this scorecard, all right? I don't know how Gail Van Hoy keeps getting jobs, man. I don't even know if he keeps getting jobs. Yeah, I mean, seriously, that's what's wrong with boxing. I mean, boxing, that's why this sport has no popularity left. Nobody watches this shit because every year there's decisions like this, and probably even worse than this. Decisions even worse than this, and people get fucked constantly. You know what I'm saying? And nobody watches boxing anymore because of shit like this. You know what I mean?
Him right in the eyes, and I said, Andrew, if you hit him low one more time, it's over. Do you understand that? And he said, yes, I do. Walked out there, hit him low.
That was another low blow. Down goes Bone. That's it.
Great.
It's a disqualification.
It's time that someone that understands that you're going to have to keep the rules in this business.
And now there's a fight in the ring that's been started by some of Bo's handlers who went after Lou Duva, and somebody's going to get hurt in there.
I remember a guy from Bo's camp jumping into the mix and started to tomahawk Galata.
I wasn't going in there to hit Galata until I felt like I was assaulted.
And there are more people trying to go in. And
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They'll stop it. Don't. Get back. Go back where you'll see the tongue. Get on back there.
My microphone got knocked off my head.
Don't do it, son. Don't do
There's
that.
danger all over the place here. This is a very desperate situation. Lou Duva's in trouble. Lou Duva's in trouble on the ring mat.
The violence in the garden was spreading.
George Foreman trying to be the peacemaker. What are you doing? What are you doing, guys? What are you going to accomplish in there?
I don't know if it was racial, but it felt sort of tribal. It felt like what I imagine a soccer riot could be like.
People were getting hit over the head with chairs. People were getting stomped on.
It's flaring up again now behind us. Another riot. Guys jumping over chairs.
Riots and fights are breaking out at ringside.
At that point, I realized, well, if I stay here, I'm not going to be able to report much longer because this whole setup is bound to come apart. And I just dumped off my headset and ran up one section in Madison Square Gardens to deliver a little bit broader perspective on what was going on.
And I've never been involved in a more personally terrifying situation than that one. This ring has been stormed by thugs and hooligans. Obviously, emotions were flowing high on both sides.
You expect that in a matter of a minute or two, the powers that be are going to get it organized and cleared up. Well, there were no powers that be, were there?
In the beginning, there was no security at all. There was a couple of guys in their 60s trying to stop guys in their 20s.
In all, 22 people were injured and 14 arrests were made.
I was in the middle of being investigated for a police department. You know, when I got back, my investigator called me and said, nah, Jason, sorry.
Boxing fans, if you don't think tomorrow night is going to be exciting, just take a look at this weigh-in right here. All right, that's about it. That's about it. That's about it. Ho, ho, ho.
Everybody want to be with you. Don't De La Hoya left you. De La Hoya don't want to be with you.
Didn't leave me. I left De La Hoya. You crazy?
De La Hoya don't want to be with you.
I left De La Hoya.
Hatton don't want to be with you. Don't no fighter want to be with you. When you got De La Hoya, he was champion. When you got to us, we was already 15 or 14 fights to the good before we was finna fight for the title.
Don't worry about it. I'm the one.
Roger's the one. Roger's my trainer. Roger made.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Roger ain't made you.
Roger made.
Well, you was right here when I was training you.
This is my trainer right here.
Ain't nothing wrong with you being
Roger's my trainer. We don't want nobody in the way interfering while we working.
It don't make no difference.
We don't want nobody in the way while we working. Stop interfering.
Working.
Get out of our way.
Get out your way.
You in our way. This
where your girl at?
This our gym. Get out of our way.
Fuck this gym, man. Nobody give a fuck about this gym. Are you crazy?
Why you here?
Nobody
want you to come in. You don't gotta come here.
I ain't got.
Nobody asked you to come in.
It ain't no problem.
Nobody asked you to come here.
Ain't no problem.
Nobody asked you to come here.
Ain't nobody gonna come here. What you talking about? You better hold it.
Ain't nobody gonna grab me. Nobody gonna do shit to me.
And you ain't finna do nothing. And you ain't finna do nothing.
And you ain't gonna do shit to me.
And you ain't finna do nothing to me. Motherfucker, you put the hands on me. You better not fuck with me, motherfucker. Come on. Hey, this fun.
Come on. We supposed to be fucking in my gym. Get the fuck out of my gym.
Hey, come put me out your motherfucking gym, punk. Come put me out of here, punk. Come put me out, motherfucker.
Get down, get out of my gym.
Come put me out, motherfucker.
Let him go, Mark.
Put me out, motherfucker. Put me out, motherfucker. Put me out. Put me out, motherfucker.
Motherfucker, get the fuck out of my gym.
I beat your motherfucking ass, motherfucker. 41. You talking about 41-1?
You couldn't fight worse shit. Let me go. I'm gonna talk right here. You couldn't fight worse shit. You couldn't fight worse shit. You couldn't fight worse worst shit.
Come whoop me, motherfucker.
You wasn't nothing but a motherfucking cab driver.
You'll get your ass whooped.
You wasn't nothing but a motherfucking
motherfucking you got.
Let me go. I don't even know why you got that motherfucker as your trainer.
You ain't got him, baby. Go ahead, come on.
Bum ass trainer.
Come on.
You wasn't shit as the fighter, so how you gonna be something as the trainer? You wasn't shit as the motherfucking fighter.
Hey, go ahead, go on.
Get the fuck out of my gym, faggot.
Go ahead, pour it.
He don't even put the motherfucking gym.
Listen what I'm saying.
Like I said before, Roger Mayweather made the Mayweather name. Roger Mayweather made the Mayweather name, and I took it to the next level. Because when it's all said and done, there's only two motherfucking Mayweathers that count. Roger Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather. And motherfucker, I'm not no junior.
He must have learned that from his dad. Woman beater, baby. We're gonna beat that woman beater. See how he's gonna like it. He's gonna get it from a real man. Damn woman beaters. We're gonna beat that woman beater down. He's gonna get it from a real man. Ah, that's bullshit, baby.
Let me,
How can you say that? He talks about my son. He's a hypocrite. How about him? Woman beater. He beats up women and goes to jail. He's beat up like a chicken.
All right.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself. Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
And a lot of corruption that's in boxing, and I'm willing to take a stand as a champion. Roy Jones Jr. is a great fighter, but somehow he don't have the same champion style or the same champion character when he step out of the ring and stand up for fighters that's being mistreated and being exploited as whores. It's a shame that fighters go in the ring that don't even have life insurance, and they go in the ring like me and Mr. Allen and risk our lives for something we love. The structure of the business is taking advantage of everybody that's on my side as a fighter, not on my side as agreeing with me, but on my side as an athlete. I am the athlete. I'm on the other side of the table. But I say that $225,000 for a championship fight of this level with so much controversy is a disgrace and is absurd. And I can find thousands of people in the boxing world that knows the business of boxing know for a fact that that's not credible. And not only that, it's about money, because I got a family, I got a kids. This fight took over 15 months to happen. I never got injured, and when I did get injured, it took 9 months. Hold up, it took 9 months.
Can we talk about the fight first, Bernard?
It took 9 months. The fight is not really important.
Well, it is to our audience. It is to our audience.
I knew I could beat this guy.
Particularly after the first fight. Just talk about Robert Allen and what went on in the second round.
When the politics put me on the shelf for 9 months waiting for a mandatory that's supposed to took place in 90 days after January 31st of 1998, and it didn't take place until August. You tell me, is it corruption in the sport? And then you tell me, let's talk about Robert Allen. That fight is over with. It's done. That's tomorrow. I don't worry about Robert Allen. I ain't have no doubt in my mind that I can beat him. I ain't have no doubt in my mind. But when you take a Michael Jordan out of the game for a year and expect him to come back to be sharp, you take an athlete like myself that never deviate from my craft, that never mess around in the streets, that don't get high, don't drink.
Wait a minute, Mike, who are you pointing all this anger at? Tell us exactly who you're pointing
It's no anger. It's you. Listen, it's you. I'm concerned more than upset. Is you and the other people in the industry that sits back and see, not criticize. And I'm not saying that you are the fault. I'm saying that you are outside looking in. Y'all know what goes on in the sport. Y'all want y'all interviews. Y'all want y'all writers. The writers want they quotes, and they want to do their Monday jobs, and they want to write the papers. But we all know that fighters are being taken advantage of, and our lives is on the line, man. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that the fight is not important to me. I got a job to do when I step in that ring. That's my 9-to-5 job.
Bernard, you've had to say it's your piece, but a lot of people out there who would be listening to this would say, you don't have to fight. You don't have to be taken advantage of. You don't have to go along with the system if you're unhappy with it.
Listen what I'm saying.
Even though you may be right, I'm not disagreeing.
I'm going to close it off like this. It don't have nothing to do with just basic common sense. A lot of people didn't have to march and get spit on and get kicked in the head and beaten over the head, and despicable things were said to them just for me to vote today. So when you tell me that, yeah, you don't have to take this abuse from the people that's beating you over the head in the club, spitting on you, calling you nigga, biting dogs, because, hold up, because it don't have nothing to do with you, but I'm telling you that when things happen, doesn't mean that if I'm not happy with it, that don't mean I should quit and get out of business because I'm not happy with it. I'm a guy that stand up for what's right, and there's a lot of people that's in their graves and got assassinated for standing up for what they believe is right. You might have thought they were silly for doing it. I don't know your opinion on that. So when you tell me that I should quit boxing, not quit, but I shouldn't be in this sport.
Hold up, I'm not giving you an opinion.
You telling me I shouldn't be in this sport if I don't agree with the laws and the politics that goes in the sport, and I say you're wrong. I say that's the problem.
What are you going to do to change it?
I can't do nothing in one day, but what I can do by being, this is very important about my power. By being the middleweight champion of the world, one of the best in the world. If you don't want to listen, you would give me that time. That's the reason you're doing this interview now. Thank you.
They handed you the title. Who'd you beat the title? Who'd you beat for the title? Who'd you beat? Yeah, yo, look at you, look at you. He believes it too. Get up and I'll give you another belt. Who the fuck you knocking out? If I had your opponents, I'd have more knockouts too. Buddy, you fought Gavin Reese your last fight. We ain't heard of Gavin Reese in 10 years. Are you kidding me? Who did you beat for your first title? Who did you beat anywhere? You ain't even been in with guys that can fight. You ain't even been in with nobody that can fight. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. You lying to yourself.
We can remember when you made outstanding fighter like Mayweather quit the fight. It seemed to us that in this fight, De La Hoya made you quit in the corner. Are you disappointed in that, or did your handlers not allow you to come out?
Nosotros nos recordamos de las peleas que tú tuviste grandes, especialmente con Mayweather, que lo hiciste que se rajara en la esquina. ¿Esta vez te rajaste tú en la esquina o fue que tú...?
¡Bullshit!
Espera.
Bullshit.
Él está diciendo, te está
Yo
preguntando...
no me rajé, no, tú tampoco, ¿no? ¿Qué?
No, te está diciendo él...
Suéltame la mano.
Perdón. No. Que si la esquina...
Yo nunca me rajé.
No, eso es lo que te pregunta.
Tú, cherat. No es lo que dijo. Tú no estás transmitiendo,
Eso es lo que preguntó.
No estás traduciendo lo que yo estoy diciendo, ¿ok?
Scoring for wrestlers. Boy, this turned into a wrestling match.
Time. Go in that corner. Go in the corner. Time out. I got hit. You got to take a second.
The ref said he got hit.
I got intentional fouls. I am not going to allow this. You're instigating a lot of this, and I'm not putting up with it. Not only that, you're hitting me. Okay? So stop. Stay right there. We're not done. Stay right there. 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Max. 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Ready? 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 2 points. Okay? Stay back. Stop. I know, relax. I'd like to fine both of them. You determine what it is. Okay? Okay, I just want you both to know I've recommended fines. If I have to disqualify you guys, nobody's getting paid. Do we understand each other? Do we understand? Okay, knock this shit off. Okay? Go back. Hey, let's get enough.
Boys, let's calm down, get out of there, pull back, and let's calm the fuck down.
Really just needs to stay out of trouble, I reckon, in this round to hold on to his title. There's no doubt about it. Williams needs a knockout punch. Crowd getting pretty excited over on the far side, and things getting a little bit out of hand. And I'm afraid these are the kind of scenes we do not want. We now have fisticuffs going on between some of the French and British supporters of Williams who were in that corner. Chairs being hurled around. Now look at this. These are the kind of scenes that are an absolute disgrace, of course. Boxing definitely doesn't need this. Chairs being hurled at the British supporters. And this is an absolute disgrace. Well, the fight's been held up, of course it has. I don't know what started all of that. So, oh, look at those chairs being hurled, and this is a very, very dangerous scene indeed. Now, people are going to get hurt there. And we've got the whole crowd joining in. The fight had a controversial background with that allegation of Williams being drugged in the first fight, and there have been bad feeling between the two camps. And look at that, he's been hit by a chair. Now what happened on this far side. There's certainly some of the British supporters have been standing up in that corner and obscuring the vision of some of the French fans. Atmosphere's been getting worse as the fight's been going on, and somewhere in there somebody threw a punch rather stupidly, and look at this, this is the result. Everybody's piling in, and well, no sport wants scenes like this.
King's tirade began when I asked him about his own dealings in South Africa.
What about the million you got from Sun City? Well, the million I got from Sun City, and this I'm going to say to you because to me, you mean nothing, because you have been one of the guys who have vilified me, crucified me, castigated me all throughout my career, not objectively, not fair and impartially. No, let me talk now. We made 3 appointments with you to give you another thing. As far as I'm concerned, you're a scumbag. I don't have no use for you at all. You may be the greatest if you think you're the greatest, but to me, to you as a man to man, you are nothing. You are dirt, and I just walk around you to keep them stepping in. So you don't have to worry about me. So I don't have no use for you, Jack Newfield. Yes, I made the mistake. I made the mistake of not going to South Africa.
Then Don King did something I've never seen him do. He admitted he'd been wrong.
I stand reproved. I apologize for what I did because I understand that it was wrong. Even though I didn't go there, I thought I could do it at an arm's length transaction. But for a scumbag like you, Jack Newfield, that is prejudice. You don't have no right to do what you do. You're not fair.
King continued to vent his anger and then had my press credentials revoked.
Which is the fact that we control who comes to this. It's a privilege, not a right.
Later, King's men denied Frontline all access.
Here, take this man's tape out of his camera.
The argument spilled out into the hallway when King's men tried to take the videotape out of our camera.
No, I want the tape out of this camera. This is a private property.
King's stepson Carl also tried to intervene.
I ain't gonna be as nice as my father. I'm not.
You said he's been calling you out on social media?
For 2 years he's been following me, talking nonsense, and then all he said is nice things since he's got here. He's lulling everybody into a false sense of security. BJ Flores isn't this nice guy that he's trying to paint out he is. He's a clown and a mouthy idiot from over the water.
Jab, Tony, and it will come. Oh, beautiful shot! And that looked a finisher from Tony Bennion. And already the war of words begin with David Hay. And the emotions coming out. It fails to get through the 3rd round.
He's been conning the British public since this pathetic comeback of his. Them 2 guys you fought last two were a joke, and you're robbing everybody who pays to come in the arena. I smashed your buddy, your playmate, your playboy, your nightclub buddy, and I will smash you the exact same way. He's going to heavyweight because he loves money and he loves big paydays. Well, brother, I'm the biggest payday you can get hold of right now, so bitch, we better do it soon.
And again, Hopkins doing his best to try to get a punch in the clinch. Steve Smoger's got hands as we go to round 6, and there was a right
chance to jump right back on him and test his stamina and his age.
You're on the edge of getting thrown out of here. It's enough of your shit.
And he'd also hit. Yeah. Yeah, and also oh my, okay, Steve Smoger.
Now, good left hand. And there you have it. That's it. And they're brawling. Now fighting his brother, his trainer. And now it's getting ugly.
Now we're getting soaked.
And now we're getting soaked here. It is getting ugly.
Now that was the scheduled fight. Look at Lopez really started it by coming to the corner. He didn't need to do that, and he takes a left hand and another left hand, and that action was better than the action during their fight. Unbelievable.
Well, you can look to your left and you can see those 2 guys over there that called me out. He called me out twice. Did you get what you was looking for? Yeah. And then his manager guaranteed me that he was gonna walk away to Canada with my belt from my hometown, and I felt that was disrespectful.
To start this 12th round, they refuse.
And then Camacho, well, Camacho just starts fighting. Oh, look at this. Wow. Carlos Padilla is deducting a point from Hector Macho Camacho for refusing to touch gloves to start this 12th round and then proceeding to throw punches. Now, John.
UFC are a bunch of skinhead white guys watching people in the ring who are also look like skinhead white guys.
Well, I take offense to that.
Well, 90% of the people in the audience wear tattoos. I don't care. That's up to them. But those aren't people that would have any interest at any time in boxing. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. The only guy they might want to see is Kelly Pavlik. It is not something that they ever care to see. They've watched it. It's horrible. Guys rolling around like homosexuals on the ground.
Money team! Money team! Hey! Fucking prick!
You're saying that I should have kept my mouth shut about injustice and not say nothing? Then you're a coward and you're a fool. No, I speak about everything.
Easy. Do the math.
Listen.
Do the math. Thought I want to fight.
John, that math is not exactly right. That math is not exactly right because after the fourth round, there are 8 points up, there are 8 points.
But he didn't say.
But
listen, hold on.
After the fifth round, no.
You're telling me that it's 8 more rounds to go. You got 2 knockdowns, but the thing is this. You still got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Are you an idiot? You mean to tell me that you think you got 2 knockdowns and that you stopped fighting after the 4th round?
I never said that. I never said that.
That's what you did.
No, that's what you did. That's what you think. Cool with the draw.
You cool?
I'm cool with the draw.
Even I don't. You got 2 knockdowns.
Even though I think because I respect the decision.
Did you hear what this idiot just said? Wait the camera. He just said it's not about the W.
It's not all about the W.
It's everything about the W with me. Are you crazy? What do you think I'm doing this for?
Listen,
it's not about the W to you.
Things happen in the fight.
So you're saying you got robbed?
No, I said I was a draw. I didn't raise him the right way.
You gotta earn respect.
You guys don't want respect. Come on, man.
I'm your elder.
Even the war is respect, man. I'm going to war. Even the war is respect.
The only thing you're gonna beat up is this table. So keep knocking on it. Anybody can be knocked out, but it's not what happened, it's what happens next. And what happened next is you bitched. You ran, you didn't fight. I forced the fight, and from the 5th round to the 12th round, I was in your ass, and you was ready to quit, and you was blowing and puffing, and went to your corner like a rag doll, done, defeated, and knew that you lost that fight. Yeah, that's how gangster I am. I guarantee you won't be able to do it because you don't have it in you.
Listen.
You don't got, you're a 4-round fighter.
You already know, there was all types of controversy. They were playing with me. We had to change the weight. We had to change the scale. They were just playing all types of fucking games. That's some bullshit, man. Give me a fair go. Give me the first weight. Do it right away. Y'all always treat me like some dumbass. Come on, man. It's some bullshit. I understand. I ain't got the perfect record. Y'all could talk about whatever losses. Y'all know I could beat any of these guys, man. Like, come on, man. Y'all seen the scorecards. Split decision. Give me another one. Let's go it again. Come to my house. Come to my house.
Yeah. All I heard was a bell and me going down. That's all I heard. So I can't say that. But I forgive Jose Uzasaka with all my heart, man. I don't want to win a championship like this. Fuck everybody that's booing. They ain't shit for that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody that's concerned about my health, I love y'all and I appreciate it. That's just the way it go, though.
Pasar al profesionalismo. Y por eso hace cosas como esta. Es muy raro que se descuente puntos por eso, Alejo.
Sonó la campana, pegan los dos después de la campana. Pegan los dos después de la campana. Bueno. Lo escupe Ríos, entra Wilfredo Vilches. Esto se está desmadrando. Ah, eso no me gusta. Se le salió la cadena, terrible.
Que no se enoje Wilfredo Vilches, porque más de uno la va a pasar mal.
Esto está caliente.
Desclasificado y desclasificado.
Ah, bueno.
Los descalificó a los dos.
Desclasificado los dos.
Los descalificó a los dos. Los descalificó a los dos, señores. Se terminó la noche. El árbitro cortó de raíz.
Desclasificado.
cortó de raíz y quiere que le diga una cosa, esto iba a empeorar.
Y el abrazo ahora.
Y ahora se abraza.
Left-right combination by Salisbury. Not hard punches. Demilkov wants him to come in. He comes in. Beautiful straight left jab. Oh, that was a good left hook. That really shook up Salisbury just for a moment. And now the champ's gone a bit wild. And Bernie Hall has actually pulled him. Oh, and here's a real go. You won't see this too often. One of the cornermen, the fight's still going, and one of the cornermen from Demilkov's corner, Chucky Raymond, the referee, is trying to stop it. The cornerman's down. Chucky Raymond is now fighting with one of the cornermen. The fight will have to win. Chucky Raymond throwing everything. Bernie Hall is now throwing punches. There are other people in the ring. There must be 20 people in the ring. Punches flying everywhere. And the referee has declared Ken Salisbury the winner and new Australian champion. And we have one of the most sensational finishes to any fight in Australian recent history. Ken Salisbury declared the winner.
Man, come on, Ponytail. Hey, Ponytail.
Look, this is the third. This is the third father. This is the third father I got to deal with, right? This is the third daddy, right?
You lost, Ponytail.
So, all right,
right.
Ponytail. So this boy right here, right? This dude,
lost, Ponytail.
You're gonna talk shit, right? The same way that you used to wipe the shit off of Danny's ass when he was a child, right? When he was a little baby, you used to handle his shit, right? You used to handle his shit when he was in diapers, right? And now you're trying to handle his shit now.
I'm the fucking
you ain't
champ.
nothing but a loudmouth Trump, man.
That's what I'm saying.
The boy keep one top firm. Get your tickets now. Come through. Be here March 4th.
Cause you know what, nigga?
Shut
like
this
they
dude
say,
up,
nigga.
man.
Bitch ass
Put his
nigga.
son to sleep.
You in the East Coast now, bitch.
Let's see how he talks when his son is laying down on the blue mat.
My son
We'll see how
fuck
you
you
do.
up. Let me tell you something, young.
This ain't the one that you're supposed to mess with.
Nigga. Listen, bitch.
Okay.
You getting fucked up.
Yo, you need to sit your fucking ass down before you get beat the fuck up.
Well, and of course, and there's, oh man, come on.
No, there's no need for that. There's no need for that.
Uskatagi, I mean, already. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus.
My goodness gracious.
My gosh.
That's inappropriate to say the least.
That's assault, you guys.
Scott, you got a good chair. That's why Scott think he's so mad. Scott think he's angry. He's laughing now, but
that's.
I'ma say goodbye today, 'cause it could be any day. I'ma say goodbye today. We've grown in so many ways, but I'ma say goodbye today.